Can you solve all these Class 3 English Chapter 2 Nina and the baby Sparrows questions? Nina was sad. Good thinking. True is the right answer. Birds have dash. Well picked. Beaks is the correct answer. Synonym for begin. Perfect. Start is the correct choice. Birds live in dash. Smart move. Nest is an accurate answer. Plural of fairies. Great thinking. Fairies is the right choice. Plural of dresses. Good job. Dresses works well here. Plural of child is. Well done. Children is the right choice. Opposite of good is. You chose bad, and it is correct. Opposite of awake is. Solid response. Asleep is a valid choice. Where was Nina going? Bravo. Delhi is the answer. The opposite for open. Excellent. Close is a brilliant choice. The synonym for lovely. You got it? Your choice beautiful is right. Nina's mother was dash. Smart pick. Upset is the correct choice. The opposite for thrill. Valid point. Bore is true. Who was getting married? Nicely done. Nina's aunt is a solid answer. The rhyming word for joy. Correct. Toy is the right answer. The child in the poem was? On track. Happy is the correct answer. Our national bird is dash. Right again. Peacock is a valid answer. Rhyming word for bees is? Sharp thinking. Trees is the right choice. Nina's aunt was getting dash. Correct response. Married is the most accurate answer. What was Nina worried about? Nice work. You chose Sparrows and it is correct. Who took Nina to the market? Excellent choice. Nina's mother is the right answer. Where was the sparrow's nest? Exactly. On the bookshelf makes sense, and it is right choice. Where was the magic garden? Nice selection. At school playground is the correct and valid answer. Everyone in the house was dash. Well reasoned. Happy is the correct choice. The nest was on the bookshelf. Clear logic. Your choice true is sound and 100% true. Which is the correct spelling? You're right. Beetles is the correct answer. Rhyming word of funny is dash. Right choice. Sunny is the best answer. Birds think that people are dash. Great job. Funny is the accurate answer. What does the child wants to do? Strong choice. Playing is the right answer. Nina's uncle was getting married. Correct. False is the right answer. Where did Nina and her mother go? Smart pick. Market is the correct choice. Nina's mother left the dashie open. Sharp thinking. Windows is the right choice. Nina's mother took her to the dash. Perfect. Market is the correct choice. the dresses of fairies were made of? Solid response. Flowers is a valid choice. There is a sparrow's nest on the dash. On track. Bookshelf is the correct answer. Mother said, we'll leave the dash open. Good thinking. Window is the right answer. The baby sparrows create the sound like. Great thinking. Cheap cheap is the right choice. Flowers growing in the magic garden are. Excellent. All of the above is a brilliant choice. There was a great dash in Nina's house.
You're right. Joy is the correct answer.
Two big dash rolled down Nina's cheeks. Bravo. Tears is the answer. Whose wedding was Nina going to attend? Nice selection. Aunt is the correct and valid answer. What did the little girl say to the sky? Smart move. Good morning is an accurate answer. Nina was going to Mumbai for a wedding.
Correct response. False is the most accurate answer.
Nina was dashed to see the plump sparrows. Good job. Thrilled works well here. Where were the girl and her family going? Right choice. Delhi is the best answer. Mother suggested to leave the window open. Nice work. You chose true and it is correct. What is the rhyming words of sing? Great job. Both king and ring is the accurate answer. There were 3 baby sparrows in the nest. Clear logic. Your choice false is sound and 100% true. Papa and Mama Sparrow will dash their babies. Exactly. Feed makes sense and it is right choice. Whose baby's birds were there in Nina's room? You got it. Your choice sparrow is right. The dashes cry cheep cheep when they are hungry. Excellent choice. Baby sparrows is the right answer. How many baby sparrows were there in the nest? You chose 2, and it is correct. Nina was sad after coming back from the wedding. Strong choice. False is the right answer. What is the name of national bird of our country? Valid point. Peacock is true. Nina did not want to buy anything from the market. Right again. True is a valid answer. Name the bird in the lesson Nina and the baby sparrow. Well picked. Sparrow is the correct answer. The baby sparrows are just beginning to get their dash. Well done. Feathers is the right choice. Nina's mother took her to the market to buy some toys. Well reasoned. False is the correct choice. When Nina came back, there were 2 little sparrows. Nicely done. Plump is a solid answer.
Baby sparrows flew away when Nina came back from the wedding.
Strong choice. False is the right answer. In the poem, Good Morning, the child does not say good morning to. Clear logic. Your choice river is sound and 100% true. Mother removed all the things from Nina's room and locked the door. Right again. True is a valid answer. Don't cry, my pet. Who is the pet mentioned in this above sentence?
Sharp thinking. Nina is the right choice. Find out the describing words from the sentence dash. Rayam is a lazy boy.
Nicely done. Lazy is a solid answer. There were 2 plump baby sparrows when Nina came back from the wedding.
Excellent. True is a brilliant choice.
Find out the action word from the sentence. Bravo! Swimming is the answer.
Find out the describing words from the sentence dash. I have worn black shirt.
Smart move. Black is an accurate answer.
When Nina came back from the wedding, the 2 plump little sparrows were flying all over the room.
Correct response. True is the most accurate answer.
How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format?
Great job. Contact Narayan Changda on Facebook is the accurate answer.